win, then it's definitely all rigged because they're trying to make Jake Paul the new face of everything, and he really wants to be the new face of boxing and television and blah, 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 blah. All right, and, we have all barking. We're going to close that door and make sure that can't be heard. Hold on. All right. And I just got through doing up an upload on some shoes. So if you like to have the shoes, go ahead and look. Shut up! Now that's my dog. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm on live. Niggas gonna act like they just don't listen. Oh my God. All right. You ain't got to do a little dog sitting. You got to separate them. All right. Yeah, no, y'all can't see them. Everybody asks, nope. Don't worry about it. They're cute. Don't worry about it. They're two sisters acting fool. All right. Listen, let me get through this live because I know some of y'all it's Friday night and you got other things you want to do. Appreciate you guys for watching and paying attention. I know how to get the live up now. Y'all gonna act like I don't know how. DG, it's a shame. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gucci on there. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta do what you gotta do. Let me go ahead and show you what you wanna look at. There you go. See it, love it, hug it, smell it, take it all in. All right, now, we're gonna argue with them up. Get everybody in. Hey, I wanna say something very serious though, but very inspiring, and that is, you only have one life to live, and the life that you have to live, you have to live it to is best. Now, I'm just gonna be very honest, and I'm not trying to throw shade on you younger people, okay? Love the bags, okay? If you want a bag, let me know. Hit me in the messenger, okay? And then go look at all my uploads. You get a chance to see that also too. But let me share something with you. And it's just a fact. I'm not trying to throw shade on anybody who's less than, or not less than, younger than 50. That's the word I'm looking for. Younger than 50. But here's a fact. Every 10 years, there's a great separation of things that take place. 0 to 9 is the proper way that we're supposed to do our numbering, right? And then at 10, we start over. So if there's like a 10-year gap between people that's in your life, you gotta understand that every 10 years, new things happen, new things are invented, new mindset, new opportunities sometimes are presented within those 10 years. It's supposed to make us bigger, better, and make us more evolved as a human race. With that being said, everything does not always end up being the same way every 10 years. Some things are going to evolve to become greater, and sadly to say, some things are going to end up becoming irrelevant. They're not going to be what is in the now, right? And you have to be willing to be the kind of person that understands where you at in life, what is needed to make your life in that moment better, and how to do things even in a great way. So there's some things that I just feel like at 54 years old that I have just mastered. Okay, you can't tell me nothing. I know it, been there, done that. Then I come to find out, yeah, there's still yet some growth that can still be there. Maybe I do have some things really secure, some things that I'm very confident in, but even in my confidence doesn't mean that I should stay at a certain level. I should still be able to grow. Still should be able to learn. The reason why I'm saying this, the reason why it's so important, because even in this year, even in this election, even in this time that we're in right now, there's a lot of us that are dealing with things in life. There's some things that we're facing, some people that we're encountering, some new opportunities that's being presented unto us. And what I want us to understand is the importance of making sure that we evolve in the place that we're at. Once again, y'all can't excuse the background noise because we do have some dogs playing with one another. And I'm going to try to get to them and tend to them real quick, all right? But I'm always going to, until January 1st, make sure that I'm doing my live. Hold on one second. So until January 1st, I'm going to always make sure that I am going to be dedicated no matter what. Because one thing about me, when it's all said and done, and I take my rest into the grave, that I might be able to give my greater reward in heaven. anyone who comes to the friend and talk, what y'all gonna say is, man, if he committed himself to something, he stay committed to it regardless, right? And so if y'all can go through the distractions I can too, don't worry about it. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you are evolving, that you're growing. The reason why I'm saying that because, man, I'm looking at all this technology that's going on. I'm looking at fashion and style that's going on. There's some things y'all just have to forgive me on. I'm just not gonna wear a dress. I ain't wearing a kilt. I know a lot of these basketball players and football players, they feel like because they make millions, they can just come out with any kind of fashion. Now, unless you are from Ireland, all right, and you're Irish, and I'm gonna push the envelope with this one, and that is your heritage, that is your blood right. I can kind of understand you want to wear a kilt. A kilt is different than a dress, because even with that, it's designed a certain kind of way that is still yet for their culture and their people. Niggas that's from Black America, you ain't no Irish. Don't even play yourself. By the time you go back as far as Irish as you can, it's probably your great grandma. So I don't know what this new fad is, but I'm trying to adjust to looking at it and just keeping that what it is. And look, once I tell y'all what a king does, a king don't always speak on the matters of what it has to deal with. And y'all hold on one second, because I'm supposed to just probably put this dog out the door. Because since it's my dog that just act like she ain't got no sense at all. Hold on. I know my dog part. Hey, this is the last time I'm gonna say something. Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Enough is enough, Adore. I'm not playing. If I feed you good and house you good, like I did my kids, I get you where you act up at, that dog. Now, some things I play with, some things I don't. Now, I don't play with no dang dog. Dogs ain't got no soul, they ain't going to heaven. I replace us sooner than I got her, because her mom and daddy over there mating right now. Humping on one another. Every time I turn around, them dogs got little. Every time I turn around, the people who we gave them dogs to, talking about they predator again, I'm like, what y'all let them dogs do? Just lay around eating this hump? Sound pretty good, don't it? Anyway, so back to what I was saying, you got to grow. But there's some things, y'all, don't grow so far to where you think that because of your money and who you are, you can be able to do whatever you want to do. Because it ain't going to work that way. It just ain't going to work that way. Now you're going to make me spank. Now shut up. Say it again. You want the whip, I'm going to give it to you. You just cannot evolve in everything because you got money. Sometimes, the old scripture says that money is the root of all evil. It is. And sometimes money will have you doing some weirdo stuff. So now, I'm pushing the envelope a little bit because of how, my background, where I came from, taking the shirt off and all that kind of stuff. If I come on here and do some weird stuff and just go way too far, somebody pull my coattail. If I come on here and I got things painted, ain't supposed to be painted, and doing things that's really too strange, somebody pull that coattail, because don't let evolving and growing get you to a place to where you just get real weird with it, all right? And there's some things that get weird. But, on the other side, don't be so old fogey that you just cannot grow into the things that is beneficial, that is healthy. Can y'all take that dog for me and put it in my room in here, in my room, and close the door? Take my dog and put it over there in my room, please. Thank you. See, another thing I'm teaching y'all too is how to deal with distractions. Let me share something with you. Especially as a pastor, we got people that come in our church saying and be hollering and screaming and stuff. You know what we do? We just keep on moving and get through it. Now, the Bible says that when you're dealing with certain people, you got to be able to know how to rebuke them, but yet not being an embarrassment to them, but that others can see and fear, right? So you're learning a lot of stuff tonight, because tonight is a very celebrating night. It's a Friday night. It's beautiful outside. The weather is great. Everything is cool. Some of y'all are in your snuggle and cuddle mode, right? And all of that is great, but you got to learn how to still yet be true, be focused, still do what it is that you know to do, and handle the stuff you need to handle. So because some things don't know how to be able to just take nice little breaks when you need to break. All you got to do then is move to a certain situation close the door, and you keep on focusing, all right? And that's one of the things you have to grow to do too. Let me show you something. Now, back in the day, now my mom was going to call it a whooping, but it was called a beating. Today, the way my mom whooped me back then, she'd be locked up. But you have to evolve, you have to grow. I don't believe in time out. I don't believe in that. But I don't believe that you got to sit up there and take a switch off of a tree and take an extension cord off of a toaster and beat the black off of somebody. Well, as you see me, that wasn't too much black to beat off anyway because I was light skinned. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that you need to get that belt. You need to also get a little paddle, not the big one that your wood shop teacher had. They had the holes in it. Don't go that far with it. But get something, get something to be able to bring discipline. Sometimes you're going to have conversation. Now, I'm not into this new age thing where we don't talk about things, we text things. When it's something that's dealing with us and our emotions and our feelings, that is a conversation with your mouth, your body language, and your eyes. If you get to texting, people are going to hear you in a tone that you're not even taking. Folk going to misinterpret what you text. I told you there was one time I was texting my mama. And let me say something with you. You better read your text before it go out. Because there was a word that popped up on auto text that I did not type. If I would not have looked down again and do my normal and just hit send, I would have been calling my mama at her name on the real. What I was trying to put was, Mom, how are you doing? What it ended up saying is, Mom, how are you H-O-E-N? My mom would have thought I called her H-O-E. And she a saintly woman who was 85 years old, but she would have went in on it, right? So you got to know that sometimes people can end up mistexting something. By the time you read and they're trying to correct it, you don't already got it in your attitude box that you mad that they don't call you at your name. And honestly, what they was doing was they just had a fat finger moment, right? Sometimes, like I said, depends on the last time you spoke to that person, it's how your mind is recalled to the memory of their voice. So now you heard them kind of really chuckle, so you think everything that they're saying is funny. Or you heard them kind of be kind of rough and rugged or kind of irritated, so you think when they texting you, how you doing? Like, that's how you heard it, how you doing? And what they were saying, hey, how you doing? You see the difference? So if I call you and say, hey, how you doing? How you doing? You hear that? That's the difference. Your tone sometimes speak of your emotion and your passion in that moment, right? So you have to evolve. For us old schoolers, there's a time and place to text, all right? There's a way to text. Somebody texted me all caps, and I was like, whoa, slow your roll, calm down, lower your tone. Wait a minute, now listen to what I'm going to say. All caps to me was offensive, like you hollering at me. Slow your roll, slow down, lower your tone. First of all, how do I know what tone they was really taking? I'm assuming, right? I get this out of my head. How do I know that they was really trying to just roll up on me like that? I'm assuming again because the way that I'm reading it. I end up replying back to the person that said, oh, we doing the all caps thing, LOL. And they text back to me, oh, wasn't meaning it in the way that you probably took it. I don't have my glasses on and I can't see the words. And I had to remember who it was that was texting me. And I had to reply. It didn't matter, you had them on anyway. You're like Esther with Fred Sanford. You can't see nothing with your old gorilla looking self. We started laughing and cracking up. So I said, why are we texting anyway? So I called. I said, bro, everybody know you can't see your old Coke bottle eyes have glasses thicker. Your glasses thicker than a windshield. On the semi-truck. He said, how you talking? Because you got them contacts in, you blinded in, so we go back and forth some stuff I can't say, So here it is. He was texting because he really couldn't see. His eyes are bad with glasses. So I said, I got you, no problem. But the way I first initially took it was like, oh, you going in on me. But actually he wasn't. He was really trying to make sure that what he was texting, that he could see. Not so much I could read and see, they could see. But you got to evolve. Sometimes, those old schoolers, we have to do little texting things because everybody ain't over 50, all right? And I noticed that people who's like between their 30s and their 50s, they think that texting is the new sliced bread. Lord, don't say nothing about their texting, let them text. Even the young folk that's 20 and under, they're not even texting no more. They kind of like, they doing like 1 second video thing, whatever that means. And they do it for 1 second to send it to you. That's how you know who got an iPhone versus who got an Android versus who got no Alltel or whatever you get. That's how you know who got Cricket versus who got AT&T. Is because you can kind of tell who can emoji like I love you, right? And then for people who got an iPhone, they can put a little heart by there and everything, let you know that they got it and they love you back, right? Old schoolers, Android people, you tell me you love me, guess what you gonna get back? I love you too. What an emoji with the little hearts on it. And they gonna be me liking your message or laughing or what that thing that says emphasizing on your message. Nah, you gonna know. I'm gonna tell you how I felt about it because I'm about to call you from. But that's what I'm saying. You got to be able to grow, right? Some things you will grow into, some things you won't. Now, let me share something with you and I'm out of here. So we know that Elon, him and Trump are real good friends and everything. So, he has the Tesla. He has now he has the Tesla motorcycle. He has the Tesla car. Now he has the Tesla bike. All right? That's just the age we're going to, right? I don't want nobody to panic and fear. New things are happening. Get involved where you can get involved in. Then where your standards are going to be altered, take a stand. There's a new way of dating. Everybody's not doing this dating app. Now they got this other way that they're dating. And I really don't want to even mention it, what it is, but you went from that, still FaceTime people. Ladies, keep your locations on. Don't ever meet with no man or any woman that you don't know in a private place. Keep everything as public as you possibly can. Even if you're going over to let's say they live in an apartment living, you go to their apartment, make sure you're off in the lounge. I'm not trying to be so old school. You got to have, a third wheel and all that kind of stuff, or you got to bring your glizzy everywhere. But always be safe. There's some weird old stuff that's going on out here, and I don't want y'all guys to get caught up in it, right? The new thing is now, they used to, back in the day, they used to try to holler at you, right? Get your number, right? Try to get a little feel, a little thrill, a little sugar, a little kiss, right? And then we knew they called it a night. Then we kind of grew to the thing where we took you home or whatever, because we didn't want to pick you up. We took you home. Then we tried to get a little invite in and get a little nightcap, what I'm talking about. And then, we kind of took the hint where you going to kiss us at the door if you let us in. All right. Then we kind of was the gentleman. We didn't try to go for the panties right off. We going out. Then we evolved to getting them panties. Okay, I bought you a drink, you owe me some draws. We went through that era, right? So, I bought you a hamburger. Okay, you know what that means, right? I feed you, you feed me. We went through that era. Now, it's all about convenience and companionship. It's not even about the relationship no more. You just want to be able to be seen with somebody, say that they have somebody, then turn back around and then use you for everything you got, and then leave you a package. I ain't talking about a child. There's some dirty stuff going on right now where people are leaving people with things that they can't get cured from. So be careful as you evolve into this new age and new way of doing stuff. Know that there's some people that have a new mindset of what responsibility is. To them, they're just responsible to their own self, to their own feelings. I've never seen an age that has been so subscribed about selfishness and all about self and what do I think, what do I feel. I come from a time where it was always better to walk the old lady across the street, even if it was going to be dangerous for you to come back. To always open the door for the ladies, even if the wind make the door slap you back in your face. To always make sure that you gently put the chair out. Make sure that they sit, and as they're sitting, gently put the chair underneath them, grab their napkin, put it on their lap. Make sure that they ate first and always got the last bite. That's just the generation I came from. I still do that, right? And some people look at it and they say, oh, wow. I remember my grandmama and grandma dad used to do it. I remember my mom and dad used to do that. And it's very attractive. It's very desired, right? But then you got some people who are like, what is that? Pull my chair. You independent woman, stay so independent away from me. On the real. Just stay the hell away from me. I'll stay there from you because I will check you. How you act is how I will approach you. So you want to be the dude, you're going to get approached like a dude. Now, I ain't going to do nothing to you like a dude. But I'm going to give you the same energy back. Most alpha males, and some of y'all say you want alpha males, we want to be able to do some of the things. We just don't want you to look at us like we either one old fogey or that's old school. No, that's supposed to be something that's passed down from generation until Jesus Christ comes back. But when you have a people that evolve everything new, everything got to be new, everything got to be new. No, it doesn't. Some things need to keep it simple. Keep it what it is, even in the new age. And I promise you, this is what they're seeing, especially here. I don't let no woman, whether it's mine or not, open the door. So if I'm downstairs, I'm opening the door. And if she got a dude, I'm like, hold on, bro, whoa. Let your girl come in. And if he say something slick, it's on and popping. Oh, man, yeah, you ain't big. Come on, baby, yeah. She looking at him like, you ain't never did that before. And I'm looking at him like, bro, you need to do that. I'm going to take your girl. I mean, you heard what Ursula told you. Nigga, don't come to the club. Forget the club, nigga, we're here at this door. Do right by your girl. Now, if you going to go upstairs and try to jump up and down on her, open the door for her, bro. Come on. That's not old fogey. That ain't grandpa. That's called you have somebody that you say you love and you honor. Open the door. And listen, this new age getting mad and still not and not wanting to be nice. Oh, the hell with that. No. You can get mad. You can holler, scream, fuss, argue. But respect me and I respect you regardless. Point blank and period. We ain't got to get along all the time. We should have some conflict because every now and then it sharpens our irons that we stay on top of that I can lose you at any moment, so let me try to keep you every time, right? But just because we're fighting and fighting don't mean you open the door, call you at your name and holler and scream at you in public and embarrass you. No. I talk to you nice and calmly, open the door. We got a place. We'll get to that later on. But sometimes that ain't even worth talking about like that. Just get it out your system another way. It's not going to be offensive to the other person. Don't evolve in everything. Keep your hands off of people. Keep that bad physical violence away. And some people ain't taking that. They're not taking it. Men included. Women, you start hitting on these men nowadays, they got too much femininity in them where they going to think that they have the right to go back on that side of you because that's what they are themselves. They're struggling with that. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. There's more men nowadays that are struggling with their masculinity, and it shouldn't be. But they've evolved so much to where they want to experiment with so many different things, and the Bible is true, that as time go on, men, not a woman, and I know it's talking about mankind, but really men will become wicked as the days go by. So be kind of careful what you're dealing with. You say you got a man, there's certain quality things about that person that just ain't going to change no matter what the mood of the day is. A man is going to be a man. If he's really true to himself, he's not going to lose respect for his woman or woman, period. Hopefully, I've showed you all, even with all these distractions, see now the dogs are calm and cool now, right? Because we got separated. We need to separate. And I don't care how many times I had to stop you. I showed you as a man, we stay committed. Most people say, hey, let me get back with y'all on the live and all this. I'm not doing none of that. I stay committed. And I don't give a doggone. People say, well, we would have understood. See, but it's my integrity. It's my character. Because one thing that you will find out in life, people do business with people who have a sense of character and integrity by themselves. You ain't got to be perfect. But you got to be perfect at what you do in front of the public that you're asking to pay attention to you. That's what you be perfect at. So I might not sound like y'all want me to sound, look like y'all want me to look, but what I do bring to you is consistency. And that goes a long way. Y'all haven't been asking for that truth, honor, and consistency. Well, guess what? This here, learn how to honor it. Every now and then, say something nice. Say, we thank you. We appreciate you. Men has an ego still. Real men have ego. Stroke the hell out of that and everything else. Go from the top to the head, all the way to the bottom, baby. Because real men fight hard all outside their home to come home to nothing but great peace and love. You did? You have a good night. Enjoy yourself. It's 8 o'clock. Hopefully this moment that I had with you has inspired you. Keep you lifted up. Anything you see back here, once again, take pictures of it. Screenshot everything that you can. I try to put the angle of the camera off of the... Somebody said, y'all be forgetting about the penguin. Say hi to the penguin. What's the penguin name? Nigga. That's his name. That's my penguin's name. What's up, my nigga? What's up? Yeah. But take a picture and anything you see, let's hit it up. Hey, we only got about a couple of more weeks before we in December, baby. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And then, hey, celebration to the new year. Let's not forget, December 1st. December 1st, we will be going to all about the healthiness of the stomach, the gut health, December 1st through December 31st, all right? and let's participate. Hit me up, get your ab roller. Be glad to get you one to your house. Definitely can get that to you before Christmas. It's only $48. That's including shipping and the equipment. You're going to need the ab roller because that's what we're going to really be concentrating on. We're going to go from doing 3 sets to maybe 4 or 5. All the other stuff, we might throw in a couple of the crunch moves and a couple of the oblique moves, but the majority of our workout from December the 1st to December 31st is going to be on that ab roller. So everything you see me doing, those 5 directions you see me doing, we might add another set of that or another 2 sets. We're either doing either 4 or 5. Then we'll move to the chair, we come off the floor. We ain't going to do all the other stuff. Come off the floor, you go to the chair, do it, do the rope, do it. Guess what? Hit another set of the ab roller, and then we'll go to our one thing. So if we're doing biceps, I'm going to do 1, maybe 2 sets of that, maybe 2 sets of the hammers, and maybe 2 sets of the bar. And that's it. 1 or 2 sets. Our main thing is going to be concentrated on the stomach. Okay? Have a good evening. And thank you all for your attention. Appreciate you very, very much. Y'all beautiful. Beautiful creations of God. Yes, you are. Blood clock mark. Go watch the fight. Hopefully, Jay Paul's knocked out already.